Hey, what's going on guys, Tech here. So today I'm going to be making a guide video for Reina players. So I'm going to be sharing some tips that I believe if you incorporate into your gameplay, it can really benefit you and help you improve as a Reina player. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So my first tip is to abuse down to 1+2. So I'm going to talk about a specific situation where down to 1+2 really shines, and that is after a heat engager. In season 2, heat engagers across the board got changed from +17 to +9. So for example, heat engager that Reina has is down for 1-2. See that +9? It used to be +17. So this changes the situation, like the follow-ups you can do after heat engagers quite a lot. As the main two follow-ups that you'd see Reina players do after a heat engager in season 1 was wall running 3 and wall running 4. As these moves, you can't really do anything about them. You can't step them, you can't interrupt them, you can't power crush it, you couldn't do any of that. So you had to hold it. The only thing you can do is maybe like hard duck a wall running 4 if you have a read on it. And wall running 3 on block and on hit is really good. It's +6 on block, does chip damage, and on hit gives you a guaranteed CD3. So it's a really strong situation. But now in season 2, you actually have some counterplay towards these options because heat engages up +9. So I have Reina set here to do a heat engager into a wall running 3 like she would do in season 1. So I'm gonna get hit by it, but now I'm gonna sidewalk. See that? I can fully sidewalk it and get to her back easily and launch her. And you can also just power crush. Spam power crush, it works. It also works on wall running 4. So now we have to approach this situation a bit differently. We can't do it the same way we did in season 1, and that's where down to 1+2 comes in. So why down 2 is better in this situation is because of its speed. So you can see here it's 15 frames fast, way faster than wall running 3 and wall running 4, which were like around 24 frames. So it's much faster. And heat engages are +9, so we can still take advantage of the frame. Like we have like 4 frames to play around with, so we can frame trap with it. And we can also beat stuff like power crushes because they don't activate fast enough to beat the down to 1+2. So I have Reina here set to doing down to 1+2 after a heat engager. So I'm gonna first try to sidewalk it to the left and right. So beat sidewalk left. We'll try sidewalk right. Go to sidewalk right. Now let's try doing a power crush. Power crush it, so it beat all the main options that we used to beat the wall running moves, beat all of them. And also another fact is that down 2 is an elbow. See here, it's an elbow attack. This means that conventional parries that most characters have do not work on down 2 because of it, because they can't parry stuff like elbows and knees, stuff like that. You can't parry it. There's a few exceptions though. Reina herself can actually parry this move, which I'll show here. So I'm gonna do a parry. But she can't get her regular follow-ups because Reina can't parry like strings. Like moves with follow-ups, she can't parry them. She can only parry single hit attacks. So what you have to do here is actually do a power crush. So it does get Reina off of you, but as you can see, the return was not very good. I lost way more health than her, so it was still not good. But other characters like Leroy and Clive, they can actually parry it, and like, it's actually worth it. So that does open up the game where you can, the mind games where you can just bait out the parry and electric them. But overall, it's definitely in Reina's favor. And the reward, landing it down to 1+2 is major. 45 damage, you get pretty good Oki. Also, if they're near the wall splat from a mile away into a lot of damage. And on block, it's really good because you're +7 into Unsoku. So it's just a really good move to use, especially after a heat engager. So my next tip is to learn Reina's most damaging wall combo, which is the back 113 wall combo. So this is how it looks like when you do it properly. So you see that it does 55 damage, it does more than the jab into stomp combo even with the sparks. So it does the most damage. And to get it to work, you need to delay the second hit. So the second one, you need to delay it enough and it will allow the rest of the combo to land. If you do it without delaying, it just drops. Doesn't work. See, the Sentai 2 doesn't work. So you gotta delay it enough. And I delay it until you see when Reina starts sliding down, that's how much you want to delay it. So just keep practicing that. Eventually you'll get the timing and you won't even have to look anymore. It'll just go into your muscle memory. And also it has Oki. Not only does it do the most damage, it also has a decent amount of Oki. So I'm going to show you here right now. So with season 2, you can now transition into Heaven's Wrath after Sentai 2. And this also works well with the other buff that she got in Heaven's Wrath, which is Heaven's Wrath 3+4. This amazing move hits grounded gives you a guaranteed CD3, and it's now +3 on block. If they, let's see, I think she's now standing up. Yeah, so even when the opponent stands up after this wall combo, we're left at +3. That works well with our down forward 1. We can now use our down forward 1 to like harass them at the wall. So it's still our turn, and we can keep them in check with our down forward 1. And even if they do other options, like let's say if they do like a mid kick, it will beat it. The common option, people like to spam wake up kicks, so it beats that. So it beats a lot of options. It also beats side roll to the left, I believe. I don't think it beats side roll to the right. Let's try it out. Yeah, so it beats side roll left. It doesn't beat side roll to the right. We'll just try it here right now. This is one of the options that does beat this up. Oh, actually, oh no, it does hit. Okay, never mind. The one thing that does beat this Heaven's Wrath 3+4 is toe kick, which is what you're going to be careful about. So, I believe it's recovery kick. Do it here. There you go. So, toe kick just beats it. It beats it flat. So, to beat toe kick, you do need to just now go into Sentai and block toe kick. And then you can launch it, or, you know, do like a get a wall splat. So, you can punish it heavily, but yeah, that does beat Heaven's Wrath 3+4. But the reason why I'm still like telling you guys to do it is because no one does a toe kick. Like, I'm playing a Tekken Emperor rank. I don't think a single person has ever toe kicked me there. They just like either stay on the ground or stand up, or they do a get up kick. So, and it beats all of those options. So that's why I think it's still worth it to learn this setup and, you know, learn this wall combo. It's really good. So my final tip is to practice your confirms. So Reina has a couple of different moves that you can actually confirm whether the move was on hit or not, or whether it's on counter hit, and this allows you to then do the follow-up to that move without the risk of the opponent blocking it. So an example of a move that Reina can hit confirm is 1-1-2. You can just do 1-1 and you have enough time to see whether the 1-1 is on hit, and if it's on hit you have a lot of time to just press the 2, as the 2 is very delayable. The ender is very delayable. You have a lot of time. So I'm messing you up here. See that? I'm getting it. So yeah, that's 1-1-2. I'm hit confirming it there. So this one is quite easy, but it's also very important, as if you don't hit confirm it, you just throw out 1-1-2. The ender is -17 launch punishable. So it's very important that you do hit confirm this. Another hit confirm that Reina has is 2-2-1. So this one is a bit harder, as it's not as lenient. You can't delay it as much. You have to be a bit faster. This is the move. So you can hit confirm it. This is a very good move, as it is a 12 frame wall spot. It's a 12 frame punish. So you typically use it at the wall. So you really want to hit confirm it so you can get that wall spot. But as you can see, if you delay it too much, it doesn't count as a combo. So like that, it count as a combo because I delayed it way too much. So in that case, the opponent can block it and punish me because it is -12. So that's why you really have to practice this one. It is not as easy as the 1-1-2 is. Yeah, it's quite hard, but it is very worthwhile practicing this confirm. So Reina also has counter hit confirm. So these are moves where you can actually confirm whether the move is on counter hit or not, and then finish the string. So typically there's like, when that move is on counter hit, you can see like some sparks, or maybe the character is like stunned a bit more, or also sound cues. So in Reina's case, sound cues are really what makes the move counter hit confirmable. So I'm just gonna put counter hit on. So down buck 4 1+2 is the move that you can really counter hit confirm. So as you can see, when I put this move on counter hit, you can hear that sound. But if I take counter hit off, the sound is not there. So the sound really helps. And also with season 2, you can also see the little counter pop up at the left hand side. So that also is something that you can look out for, can help you counter hit confirm. I personally don't use it, I just use the sound because that's something I've always done. And yeah, so you can hear the sound and you have a lot of time to confirm. This is also very delayable. It's like 1-1-2. Very easy to counter hit confirm, but it's also very important to counter hit confirm, as if you just throw it out, it is -12. This is one of the more important confirms to do. I see a lot of people just throw it out at the end of a round. See that it is -12, so it's very important to counter hit confirm. So that's it for this video. If you guys have any questions, let me know down in the comment section below, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.